welcome to another episode of Cordelia's Passion. This evening we are welcoming a young hip-hop artist out of Boston. His name is Lproduct, but it's not about me, so I'll let him introduce himself. So you introduce yourself, sir.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Lproduct, a local artist from Boston. On my rise, trying to make it happen, hip-hop artist. And just been working on my craft.
Okay, so what I want to know is, when was the first time you realized you wanted to be an artist? Like, when was the first time you realized, whether you were at some age, like what inspired you to get into hip hop? Did you start like writing like poetry or short stories, or did you hear like a certain artist and you were like, wow, I think I want to do that?
I would have to say, because growing up, you know what I mean, I was would get in a lot of trouble as far as little punishment amongst the family and say, oh, gotta do this. But I was into writing. Once I got into punishment, you can't do too much, watch TV or whatever, so I was just into writing. I wasn't into drawing and stuff, and I would start little nursery rhymes. I would remake them and add in my little twist of it, a few cuss words or whatever, but it started from that. And as I got older, the pile of lyrics and stuff start to pile up to where I'm like, hold on, 3 verses in a chorus is a song. I got some songs. Then it dawned on me, and I had to be like maybe in high school, where I said, you know what, I'm freestyling start freestyling. Hip hop was a thing at the time, and a few people would really come get me. Like, yo, I'm thinking maybe it's a fight or something. Come on, my boy to come. Like, yo, this my boy.
It was battle rapping.
Yeah, like, yo, L, spit.
Now, like, wait, okay, now, so now with battle rapping, okay, now that's like, I don't want to know how old you are. I'm not trying to get all in your age, but that's more like battle rapping is like, it's not old school, but it's not something that like the younger cats really do nowadays. Everybody's kind of like writing stuff, or
it was more like not even that. It's battling. Come here, my boy.
Okay.
I had a lot of people encouraging me to keep going because they were so happy to say, listen to my boy. Yo, kick something real quick. You know what I mean? And not even that I was battling anyone, because I guess at the time I was too good for that. They would, no one would want to battle.
Oh, so you cocky, but you really on your stuff there.
Yeah. Reading and writing, that's how it started. So I think my family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, what you going to do on punishment? Go outside? No, get a book, sit down, you know what you did. You know what I mean? And that translated into me finding new words. I had new words that other people wasn't using because I'm constantly in trouble.
Right.
I had to read a book.
Right.
So I'm looking at words, terabithia, like, okay. Pronounced it out because my family. So I go to school and say, yeah, I'm on the bridge of terabithia, we holding it there. So, I don't even know what the word means.
Right. You just know that.
But it's different.
Right.
So it graduated from that.
Now let me ask you this. Do you ever think that like, you would get, like right now at this stage that you're at, do you ever think that you would like do poetry or get into poetry, or have you ever thought about doing poetry? Kind of like, because rhyming and poetry kind of go hand in hand. Have you ever thought about like ever doing like spoken word or getting into spoken word?
Well, I have, because some people take my music as of poetry or a spoken word, because I come on the positive end of things.
Right.
I'm not always on the negative. So just me saying, put the guns down and say, oh, come to poetry night, come through. So I'm drawn to these events, even though I may not feel like, okay, I'm a poetry artist in that form of, hey, but like you said, it goes hand in hand. They'll say, well, it's poetry night, you talking something we want to hear.
They want to hear, that's right.
So, and I have did it. My Put the Guns Down song. I got a song out called Put the Guns Down on the radio, what birthed my career.
Come on. perform. Give it up one more time for them. You know, give it up for Courtney. Check it out. When I say Courtney, y'all say Boston. Courtney. Boston. Courtney. Boston. When I say string, y'all say theater. String. Theater. String. Theater. All right, they ready. Hit them, DJ. Pushing to the side, bro. Before I massage your jaw, just like the Cairo. My index, my middle knuckle. Make you feel buckle. Sucker punch a little chuckle with my ashy knuckle. Make you do the Superman with a crash and tumble. Home of the Royal Rumble. New England, Mass, Colombo. Soldiers, henchmen, that's engine. Streets, UFC. Blocks fighting with KFC. Like Mile and Chris. Raw meat, you get robbed. Illest sold on the corner. The region show you to die. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down, mothers crying, children dying, epidemic spread around, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the fair was. That's how we get down. I get down like first round, always come when it goes down. Niggas wanna know when I come around, never look in the highway, back and out. Stand on a tip like a black man. Close to the hood, going round and round. Look at the street, going back and round. Pretty boys, boys, when I'm back around. Niggas gonna know when I bounce around. Shit already winning, nigga bounce around. Never does ass when I'm at the cash. Don't wanna hate, cause I'm shooting flat. Find me on track when I'm riding fast. Shit already for first and got the lap. All about the dough, no about my gas. Stop looking when I'm rushing, they all gas. Put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down, mothers crying, children dying, epidemic spread around, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the fair was. That's how we get down. Ladies and gentlemen, around the scene here of a triple shooting in Roxbury. Two 13 and 14-year-olds have been shot in the street. One is currently on the hospital and one is on the way. It's hard to figure out. Some choose a fast life or follow the wrong route. Miscellaneous shoes from the summer is fast out. Same reason Rodney King got beat up and blacked out. All my innocent victims are fast out. Cause gunfire deteriorate hoods and breaks out. Certain teams don't want another and keeps in the crime rate. Like Robert Johnson and Ray Ray revolving around the state. Whoever thought a man-made killing machine could be sold to take a life. Laying bullets and shite. Like the gamble or the dice, even when you fail. All my killers with a piece, even dead in jail. Put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down, mothers crying, children dying, epidemic spread around, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the steady did. The candles on the ground, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down and do what the fair was. That's how we get down. Thank you for having me. I love you.
And all that. But I noticed there was a time I had to perform that song without a beat.
Oh, so you had to do
And
it
I
like
did it
acapella.
poetry style.
That's right.
Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down.
Right.
In the hood, there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. And I did it that style, even on the rap. Put 'em up, put 'em up. So it goes hand in hand.
Okay. So what I want to know is the first time that you ever performed in front of an audience. The first time, like, you performed in front of like an actual live audience. What was that feeling like? Like, take me back to that moment, because like I know that moment, and that's why I like talking to other artists, because it's kind of like I know that moment. So it's either one or two things: either you really felt like throwing up, or you really were like, wow, like I belong here. Like this is home. Like this feels really good to be in front of these people performing. Or did you feel like throwing up?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say, okay, this feel good. I didn't feel like throwing up actually at the time. I feel like throwing up maybe the week before, the night before.
Right.
I'm just debating what I'm gonna do. But when that time strikes, how I felt, because my first show was really at a hospital. Yeah, weird.
Now wait, we gotta rewind that. Now how the heck did you end up rhyming in a hospital? They had a hip hop ward?
Put the guns down.
Oh, okay, I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm assuming maybe some of the victims were shot or whatever. I don't know. But this female put me on. She said, you want to perform or get a show? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do a show. Mind you, I have no experience. I don't know nothing about a show but performing for my family and friends. Like, if you put me on the spot, I'll do that. So now it comes down to that, and it really dawned on me, okay, I need my instrumental. I need to learn the record. This dawned on me maybe a day and a half before the show. And I'm like, yo, I don't know my record. I don't know the whole front and end. So I was a little nervous, but I wanted to back that person up who got me the show, who believed in me before anybody. Just said, oh, I can get you a show, listen.
Okay, so after
and the mayor was there.
So after it was, shout out to the mayor. Shout out to the mayor.
I was like, whoa,
rest in peace.
This is big.
So now, how did you feel after it was over? Like, cause there's a high. Like after you perform as an artist, I don't care what you do, there's always this high. Like this adrenaline, like you know what I mean? Did you get like the whoops? Did you get one of those like I gotta do this again, because it gets addictive.
Well, I knew I was gonna do it again because as soon as I got off, somebody said, "Listen, I want you to come perform that same record like right there." So I knew, I was like, "Okay, this is my life." All right, I knew kind of like right there by the responses I was getting, the people I was meeting. For some reason, that song stayed in their head. Like, to even if they see me to this day, some of the people I may not remember. Right. They say, "Oh, I remember you did a show and you was at the hospital." You know? Yeah. And I'll say, "Oh yeah, I was." Yeah, I was there. But, it was more of, I knew from there. I knew, okay, I think I can create an album. That's what I knew right there. Now I know some of your work a little bit. So I know you actually started getting into like more the singing route. You did a jingle with another group for a cigar company. What was the name of the cigar? Chulo Breezy Cigars. Yeah, Chulo Breezy. I landed that, and it's just by me being who I am, I guess. You know, the option came, the job came, I was up for it. I knocked the song out. I got my boy from the town, Al Knox, to be on it and bring in another feel, like the reggaeton, just to bring it in. And I didn't think people would like it the way they did because I was testing my waters with the singing. I was like, let me test it. Because, some people say, oh, you stick to what you're doing. No, don't stick to what you're doing. But do something different. Like, yo, hit that again. You have to do something different. You can't just stick with what people are telling you to do. Because I always say, what are they doing? What have they done? If they can show me that they're versatile, or they can pull out their show me why I should listen to them. To me, you got to show and prove. To me, if you haven't wrote a book, you can't tell me I can't write. If I got like 5 and you have nothing, you can't tell me anything because I'm not listening to you. It's like me, like someone taking advice from like a married couple that's been married for 50 years. I'm going to take advice from them versus someone that's been divorced 3 times. I'm not listening to you. So sometimes you have to like listen to the sound of your own voice, because I think, sometimes people will try to push all their insecurities on you, especially when you're driven, and you got other stuff to do in your life, But you know me, this is what I always say. It's a Friday night. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm really not. Yeah, it is. Wake up. So it's a Friday night. You know how this show works. I'm not trying to be all serious because that's not what I do. I'm not that talk show. I'm not that talk show. So
I'm gonna start asking you some crazy questions, okay? So you ready?
I'm always ready.
You look like you don't know what the heck's gonna happen.
I
All
never
right.
do, but I'm
So,
ready.
quick question. Roadrunner or Boondocks? Cartoon.
I gotta go with the Roadrunner
Okay.
because, you know what I mean, grew up on that
Uh-huh.
one, and I seen more Roadrunner shows than I have Boondocks.
Uh-huh.
Now, I do like the Boondocks, but I can only pick one, so I gotta pick what I'm more experienced at. But I do like the Boondocks sometimes. You know, so I saw a few shows and it was really funny.
I love the
Wayans
Boondocks. I love
brothers,
No,
yeah.
that's the Granddad.
Yeah, and it's
I
like
love
the Wayans
Granddad,
brothers or
yeah.
something. Yeah, I'm
I love
like, okay,
Granddad.
I remember the voice.
He goes go on his blind dates. So
Yeah.
you like Roadrunner. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because
okay.
I grew up on that, grandmother being around.
Okay.
Or sit down and watch some TV, and I would write about the Roadrunner ran into Sippity Sam. Like, that's how
yeah.
I created my records. I would start off that. The Roadrunner, he ran to Sippity Sam, saw Bugs Bunny down the street, try to compete. And I would do all that while my family saying, what are you doing? He's too quiet.
Yeah, I love that.
You in trouble, he's sitting there quiet. Like, you enjoy being
Like
in
you
trouble.
enjoy this because you're getting creative. See, that's the cool thing
Creative,
about
yeah.
being an artist. Like you can we need quiet. Like most people, that's punishment, but we're like, no, I need this because now I'm about to just do something amazing. And it's like, so you're not really punishing me. What you're just really doing is forcing me to use my mind. So later on, mom and dad, whoever you are, if you punish your kids, they might end up like us. But anyway, so who? Okay, now, what was your first crush? Who was your first crush at any age, and how did it make you feel? You could have been 7 and saw the girl like with the pigtails across, and you're like, wow, like Sarah's so cute, you know? Did you pull her hair and run away?
Be honest with you, my first crush, who I really I like Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah, okay.
I always liked Queen Latifah. Like, you know what I mean? Just the cleavage, her body, her smile. Like, this is when I first seen the TV and how she helped artists. Like, I just said, I like her.
I'm gonna send this to you,
I
Queen
always liked
Latifah.
her.
Queen Latifah,
Queen Latifah,
are
hey,
you listening?
I'm
Are you
feeling you.
listening? I'm gonna send you this on Twitter. You're on Twitter. I'm pretty sure this is coming to you.
like
Anyways,
the Queen.
finish. Okay.
I like Queen Latifah.
So you like Queen
anything, yeah,
Latifah.
Crush. I always watched the show, everything. Like, it was Crush.
Okay.
Crush,
All
I
right.
couldn't quite reach, but
Okay.
never give up. You never know what the future
You
holds.
never
She might
know.
end up being my wife.
You never know.
You
Life,
never know.
I'm telling you, life is really about
Yeah,
like
man.
time and opportunity, and I really believe you can make anything happen if you just show up and you have drive. I think I'm gonna marry Lenny Kravitz.
Leonard.
But anyways, so what's your question? Now, this is a question I like to answer. I like to ask.
Get me high.
I see. These are good questions. This is what I want to know, and this is my favorite question. What? And you can only choose maybe 1 or 2 tops, just 2. What is your favorite backyard barbecue song? If you're at the backyard at anybody's house, any barbecue, what's your favorite backyard barbecue song? What gets you lit? What gets you like, okay, after you had a couple of, you know?
Celebration time.
Come on.
That's one of them. And I like the OJs. Used to be my girl.
Okay, so you got like an old soul. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, like, cause it's like you could play it, man, and everybody gonna say the hip hop to the hippie to the hippie to hip hop, cause those are records you could play, and everybody's gonna feel it.
They're gonna get
You know
out.
what I mean? Everybody's gonna feel it. You might not even know that, understand that language, but you're gonna say, that's a cool record. You know what I mean? It ain't like, okay, we got NWA blasting. You like, oh, man, come on, man, my
Like, no,
grandmother
that
broke.
we don't really want to
You
hear
better
that.
turn that
Because,
over
you
to
know,
my
if people
grandmother.
start drinking brown liquor, you put on NWAs, things might go to the left, and then you might have to leave. It's like, you ruined the barbecue. Won't you just relax
some
and do the
songs are how you
two-step?
like the two-step
Yeah, like
all
you
night.
dancing. Like
Jamming.
that stepper set in Chicago. You dancing. Shout out Chicago. You know, your little stepper set or whatever. So I get it. Now, I want to know, because everybody's into this Sheetha thing right now. That's where we're at right here. With the whole Sheetha, Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj. So I want to know.
I heard Remy replied. I'm not
Nicki.
Remy. I mean, Nicki replied.
She
yeah.
replied. I haven't heard it, but I heard she replied. I don't know.
heard it, I haven't
So, What do you think, Nikki or Remy? Who do you favor?
I like them both. I would have to lean more toward Remy
Me too.
because I can relate more to her, and she was out first.
Yeah.
But what upsets me about the whole situation is they could make more money
Together.
working together than trying to diss. Like, that's what I liked about the game back in the day. It wasn't about, let me diss you to get on. I'm the best TV host and you're not. No, we got 2 TV hosts who's hot. Let's get them both on the show and run something and see what it do. So I'd rather see Remy and Nikki on a tour than me to see them battling each other, black females, intelligent females who made something out of their life, trying to diss each other. I don't like that part.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just don't like that part, even with certain artists. Come on, you dissing this person. No, man, we brothers. Let's stick together. Let's use the music to build us all up instead of me saying, okay, he's up, I'm up, now I'm gonna diss him,
It's
so
a
he
jealousy,
can be down.
because it's a jealousy factor. It's a whole it's a whole thing. But just like I said, I'm not really too serious on Fridays. So my next question is, what is your favorite part about women? It could be a body part, it can be a personality trait, it could be anything about a woman. What's your favorite part about women? What do you love about women? Any women. Shout out to all women. We're all women.
Yeah, cause I'm a womanizer on the low. But I like, I'm into women. I like women.
I'm all right.
I like the mind because I was taught early, never judge a book by its cover. Because a woman can look real good. Some of the parts be fake, some may be real. You know what I mean? But then she could look so beautiful, but I'm not feeling her mentally.
The mind.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like, okay, you look good, but after I'm done looking at you, I can't sit and talk with you because I'm not feeling, we can't communicate.
Yeah.
And then it'd be vice versa. You may have a female who doesn't look as good. But inside, you're like, man, I love her.
She's really
I'm holding her hand.
good person.
I don't care what, she's 700 pounds, whatever. To me, she's a Beyonce. Or she's a, you know what I mean? So to me, it's all about this. If I can relate up here, I can get past anything.
Well, you gotta, it has to be this and this. They have to have a good heart.
That's a part.
Right.
That's a
They have
part.
to have a good heart.
But I mainly like this. Because usually if you got a good mind, you got a good heart, usually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes they call it, you know what I mean?
No, it's true. It's
the
true.
person's like, okay, I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, they
I
go
might
here.
love you, but I'm not stupid.
They go hand in hand. But then again, love makes you stupid sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right?
Hey, it's Friday.
Love makes you stupid sometimes. Let's think about it.
It does.
I've been stupid a couple of times. Have you been stupid?
Well, you learn. We all was once stupid in life, but we learn as we grow.
No, love makes you stupid. I was having this conversation with someone recently, and they was like, and they were like, they're having a relationship, and we haven't seen. And I said, and she's, love makes you crazy. She's like, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy, and I'm like, I can't tell anybody because they don't like. And I said, no. I said, love makes you feel like you're crazy. And I said, and I was telling her that Freud's theory is the closest that you get to insanity. The closest that you can get to insanity is when you're in love, like you're on the brink of insanity because you're like, whoop, 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 all over the place. But no, so I just wanted to give some wraparound fun questions to you.
And sometime in life, you gotta love the right things.
Yeah.
You got some people out here who will love a drug and destroy their whole appearance, their life, and everything because they love the drug. And love them, they can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think I'm crazy because my love for the music. Oh, you ain't trying to get a job. You go over there and da. It's a grind. Like, this don't happen overnight. I just didn't meet you and got on TV. I had to have records on the radio. I had to have, you know what I mean, put in some type of work, be in a few magazines, and say, oh, I seen him in the street and said, come sit down. What did you do? No, but some people
awesome,
look at it like, yeah, that would be awesome.
Like some random guy out the street, like, let me just
you made it. Oh, this is
sit down. I'm gonna just interview you real quick. You know, but go ahead.
I can't forget this, you know what I mean? I want to shout out everybody who helped me to get to this level. It ain't that I just got here.
Now
you know what I mean?
Now that's the other thing. Tell everybody where they can find your music, where they can find you on social media, and any upcoming shows that you might be having, either in Boston or in another state. So I'm gonna give you the camera, and you just let everybody just shoot from the hip and just let everybody know where they can find you. Go!
Hey, you can find me on Twitter. That's spelled, it's Lproduct, but it's spelled the letter L, P-R-O-D-U-C-T. Actually, if you Google L-P-R-O-D-U-C-T, everything will come up, my YouTube, Reverb Nation, all that stuff, so it'll be easier for you. And like I said, I want to thank my music partners. I want to thank Teacup Production Management, helping me move, get around, the transportation staff, working with an artist. You know, not too many management companies and all that work with an artist on a pro bono. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something, you know what I mean? So to have people to believe in you and believe that you could make it helps you want to say, yeah, we could do it, you know? I like to shout out, God rest his soul, my cousin Jarvis, Devontae Franklin, my hype man, and them are some of the people who's constantly keeping me going, because like I said, it's snowing outside. All that, I say, hey, I got to go, I got to be there.
No, you gotta go, you gotta go. The show got, it goes on.
Stay illin', stressing to see another day, hoping God's willing to Lord communion, deprived from loneliness, just a milestone away. Think about it next day. Summertime, in the summertime, when the girls on the beach come out like freaks. In the summertime, trying to catch a cool breeze, smoking the collard greens. In the summertime, people riding on chrome and chilling like AC. In the summertime, with the tanning in their thongs and drinking that iced tea. Summertime, when the girls on the beach come out like freaks. Trying to catch a cool breeze, sipping the collard greens. Riding on their chrome and chilling like ACs. Get ready for my new one.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for coming on.